going on? This is William Game 1775, and today I'm doing something different. This is not about video games, it is not computer related. I think I'm gonna go back into cars. Long story short, I like cars better than I do putting together video games or videos for video games or just putting computers together. However, I still game, but let's do some car stuff. So I just picked up this 2004 Mazda Miata MX-5. It is a 5-speed. It has 211,000 miles, and I purchased it for, I'm not ashamed to say it, flame me if you think it's a bad deal, but I bought it for $3,300, and it is pretty much an unmolested Mazda Miata, of which is beginning to be very rare nowadays. Actually, this car is in great shape. It just needs to be cleaned. It looks like the headlights need to be cleaned up. They need a clear treatment. I'm not sure what you call it. It does have some dents and dings. I'll take the camera around. I'm using my Canon T6i. I was using my GoPro, but the batteries are dead, so here I am using my large camera, the DSLR camera. And I can't wait to start driving this car tomorrow to work, to find out all the quirks and everything. It handles really well, and this is going to be what I will be tinkering with in the future. I actually have a 1992 Nissan 240SX that I've not driven in a year. It has a rebuilt SR20 DET. Maybe I'll put that in here. That's going to take some work, some money. That's going to take a lot of research because I'm just going a different route. I'll keep it simple. I'm going a different route. This car goes, and my Nissan does not. And this car, this Miata has lots of potential, and I think it's a great car. And tell you what, let's take a look on the inside, and we'll do and we'll also do a startup. So let's do a walk around the car, shall we? So we'll go all around the car here. Not sure if I'll block that out yet. I'm not sure if I care. It's not that big of a deal to me. To some folks it is. Okay, let's go around the side here. Has a brand of tires I've never heard of. At least they're all the same. Bravarius. I'm not sure if you can see that. Bravarius. That's the name brand. These are 195/50 R16s, and these are just some ICW racing. These are just some cheap wheels. 4 times 100, I'm sure. The top, the owner, the previous owner said the top is new. He said the previous owner before him, he had the top replaced. And if you look closely, there are some cat paw prints. There's one right there. The guy said he had 5 cats. There's cat hair all over it. So hopefully I can get that cleaned off. I think the first thing that I'm going to do, besides the mechanical maintenance wise, you know, just make sure the car is all good to go, is that I get it a hard top. Does have a crack. Does have a crack in the glass over here. That the front window will have to be replaced at some point. I don't want that to get worse. I'm not sure if you can see that right there. Right. Looks like the mirror here is cracked. Now that's fine. That's no big deal. As So let's go ahead and get this car opened up. I tried to get a copy of the key made, but the key's encrypted, so I don't even know how much that's gonna cost. Alright, well, let's take a look at the inside. So this is a car as it is. I've not cleaned it at all. I'm about to wipe it down now. There's a loose wire. I'm not sure. This is for the stereo or something. It doesn't smell that bad. It has enough stereo in it. That's kind of loose. I'll have to fix that. Seats are pretty good. I'm about to vacuum out this car. The trunk looks good too. Someone painted the calipers red. Well, let's go ahead and let's do a startup on the car, and then I'll show off the engine bay, of which it's really stock. I'm going around the car to get her started up. The previous owner, according to the guy who I just bought the car from, I just found an Allen wrench right here, said the previous owner lowered the car. I think he did it with lowering springs. Anyway, about the key, I was saying that it might cost me a lot of coin to get a key made, but I only have one key. There's a speaker pop when I turn the car on, and when I turn the car off, there's a speaker pop. Apologize if it seems like I'm yelling. I assume there might be problems with me being heard on the video. Anyway, so let's go into underneath the hood. Alright, here it is. There's nothing special about the engine bay. There's not a hot air intake. It runs pretty smooth. I already drove it. I drove it kind of hard. This car is doing great. Here, let me go ahead and rev the engine. Well, my wife is sleeping, so I don't want to do it too hard. Folks, if you like what you saw, you like what you heard, please give me a like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more Miata and just car and general business, I hope, and every now and then I will throw in some gaming content. See you next time. Goodbye.